But this is the entranceway right here. So we're coming right in. Here's our curved wall. I just kind of makeshift the curved wall. And then we've got our big cellar window right here. Okay? Yep. So I figured, I didn't know what our height was here.
You got 8'7".
That's great, because this is 8. That's another additional 7 inches.
Well, I got to frame down. See, I didn't know these walls are going straight up. So we're doing barnwood at the top.
At the top.
Okay, so we figure we're gonna come down 4 inches. That's bottom of ductwork is 8'7".
The bottom of the ductwork is
it'll be 8'3".
So 8'3". So we're basically 3 inches above this, but that's still enough room to get a lighting element underneath.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And these are a full 12,
Yeah, the timbers.
Yeah.
So it'd be 11 1/4.
Whatever the nominal is.
Yeah.
But I just threw in these so you could look. Now right through here, we've got our first step up. I got our first elevation.
Yeah.
These are cut at 5 inches. So, when they're finished, they'll be 7. So it's 7. So now we're at 14. Thinking about putting a grotto-esque here and here. So I'm going to put this in so that when you're standing back there looking this way, you can see one of the grottos right there.
Yeah.
This all right here, from this line down, this is all stone facing. And from this line right here is all stone facing. So it's kind of offset.
That's where our radius wall starts right there then.
Yeah, the radius wall starts there.
It is right there.
And it's there. And I think we discussed about how you wanted to cut those racks into the radius wall a little bit to kind of suck up some of the distance.
That'd be nice, yeah.
So, but I put these lights in here so we can kind of solve that problem of lighting. So you start coming through here, you've got fractured rock. This is our first, this is all barnwood right here. All this is barnwood.
Right, yep.
But this is where we come into the first stone arch.
Okay, so behind this is that room that he gave us.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I remember this now.
We've got now I can make a see-through, a peekaboo into that room.
That would be cool too.
Just so you can kind of see the depth of
just enough, you know?
just a little bit. So that's kind of cool. We've got big, huge monolithic pieces. We've got this top piece right here. You've got an open thing right here where there'll be bottles, and you can peek into that. Here's our ice rack. Ice rack. So we've got the ice rack there with the uplit. I'll probably have an embedded light somewhere in the rockwork here.
Yeah.
To the right, we've got our timbers. I shaped this back a little bit so you could peek through the separation between the timber and the rock. Top up here, what was our height here? Do you recall? This would have been right where the those two electrical.
So we're losing 14 inches, right?
We're 14 inches, correct. We're on 14 inches now. It would have been closer to
You still have 8'7", because that ductwork ran all the way through here.
Okay, so we're 8'7" here, so we have additional 7 inches here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So, you step down here, I'm gonna steal this, and you're into your, this is where that peekaboo could be, but the rock work will still come out. This is all ceiling work down here, and from here to here is your storage rack, or your, I just put,
you ain't doing nothing.
This is nothing.
So we'll run it straight
this
through.
This is all just back lumber, back.
Oh yeah, you left me a good amount of space there.
Yeah, for exactly.
Yeah.
So that's coming up to here. This back wall right here, we're just a couple inches back to our foundation. So we've got the one of the big carousels here. The 3 big carousels go here, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how, we're at 8'7" right here. I don't know if you wanted to go barn lumber and just have the pins with their collars stationary, or if you wanted rockwork there. If I do rockwork, we're probably going to lose 1 tier of those racks.
Right, because we're losing.
Because we're 14 inches now. Which I wouldn't want. I'm okay with it being 14 inches down here. All depends on how many tiers or levels that you want.
Yeah, once I know our true dimension, I could do barnwood above it. My thought was to get the height, whatever our 30-inch radius is down here, we take it up here.
Okay.
If that works, if you can do that.
Okay, so yeah, we can do that. I thought this would be a nice place for the because we're completely enclosed perimeter, so it's
Right.
not a lot of barn lumber,
Right.
but
Yeah.
we'll have cans here too.
Yeah.
So it's your call. If we do another level of rock work, I've got an additional 7 inches or so. Actually, this is close to our height. This is close to our ceiling height.
Yeah.
It really is. And then from there,
These are timbers then, right?
those represent timbers.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of an area.
It's not.
To do the barnwood might be beneficial because I think there was a couple access.
We have
panels
to
I
have barnwood
have.
right here
Right.
and right here because we have those electrical outlet or electrical boxes that couldn't be rerouted.
Right. Yeah.
So we need to have access to that.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we'll make that work.
So we've got our rock structure here. We've got another rock structure here. I'm thinking about putting another grotto right in this wedge here.
That'll look nice.
So a deep pocket
Yeah.
wedge right there. As we move forward, we've got another area. I didn't know how I was going to leave this
Now
area.
this ceiling height in here goes all the way to 9'7".
This one does.
Yeah, 4 feet off of that wall, 4 feet off the concrete. You could go 9'7" for like 10 feet.
So this area specifically is 9'7".
4 foot out. You go up 9'7". I got a ductwork cut running through.
Yep.
And then it drops to 9 foot. So.
This area over here is 9
Yep.
foot at the 4 foot.
Yep.
So we're still.
No, past the 4 foot, out to whatever this is. It could be 8 foot
Well,
off.
just this right here. This is. There's our 4 foot right there from the
Yeah.
from the back of the
So you
wall.
got 9'7" in this whole area, all the way here to there.
Now, 9'7". So if we're 8'7", we've got another foot.
You got 8'5" then.
You got another 8'5". Yeah, I'm about 7'5"
another
right
foot
now. So
above
another
that.
foot above
That would look
that.
cool to bring this up right here.
So should I terrace this in like this a little bit
That's what I'm thinking.
then-
Go up and then go up one more.
and go up one more?
Yeah.
Because that's 9'7". This is 9 foot.
Yes. Yep.
So it starts to make that transition at the 4 foot mark.
4 foot off the wall. And I might even be able to move that ductwork over if we had to. It's a flex duct, a 6-inch flex duct.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
This is another just fractured
It's
rock
gonna look
grind.
sweet, man.
Then we've got this stone archway, which is even cooler because if I can go up higher, it gives this more meat, more
Yeah.
beef,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we step down. Of course, we have, you know what this is.
Yep.
This is our retractable.
Retractable.
Go ahead and sit down.
Nice.
This is our grotto.
Cool. Oh, that worked out great.
Behind you, you got the two.
So you can visualize this, but it still doesn't do it justice, you know? Look at that. That is beautiful, man. This came out better than I thought,
Yeah,
you know? Well, Sarah came up with a good idea.
she did.
That's nice.
And then I was thinking about dropping another.
Good headroom, too.
Well, now this is 9 foot right here, right?
Yeah, yep. This whole thing's 9 foot up to the ductwork. Yeah.
So I just got a few more inches. So we're about the right height right here.
You go up another 6 inches from here. Because we're down now. We're down 7.
This is, to the bottom of this is 7'6". 7'6". So another,
I got 8'7" on that side.
8.7?
I got 9 foot even on that side. Yep.
So everything in here is
Yep.
9.
Timber. That's
Timber.
beautiful, man.
And then go ahead and walk right into your area. This is a little bigger than what we talked about. This is
What do you got on the way?
This is 28,
Yeah,
I believe.
All I could get in is 24.
24. So we come in another, couple inches.
Yeah.
Actually, this is more than that. We got 5 inches. So this will be 5 inches shorter.
Yeah.
And this is 38. It's going to be 36. It's going to be a little lower. To finish, that is. So you've got timber here. You've got, your timber here. Our inclines, our vertical inverteds right there. So this kind of gives you a pretty good idea of how much space we've got with this.
Yeah, back it up to the rack.
But from here, looking into the cellar, it's going to look hot.
Hey, that's beautiful, man.
I think it's going to be super hot.
Look at the view you got.
Look at the
You said
depth.
opening up that made it.
You can see the depth, and you see the textures. You've got rock and timber through that portal. So that it keeps it open, which gives it a little bit more of a.
This came out better than I thought.
It's going to be hot when we get all this sprayed and carved.
Oh yeah.
Lighting. What do you think? You think the lighting?
What I like to do is, how long are you going to keep this up like this?
However, I can't move it until we're ready to move it.
Let me bring my LED guy here. I mean, my
Fiber
optic guy here.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Because I'll print out sheets on them racks, and this is pretty simple. He can lay this out anytime in this room. But in here, I want him to see what he can come up with here.
We just threw these LEDs up here for just to give us an idea of how you said they were the size of a quarter. I thought of this.
Yeah.
These little clicker.
No, that works out. That is cool.
To give you an idea to me
Yeah.
of how much light it'll give off,
Yeah, it gives you a pretty good idea.
the accent pieces, and where this is going to come.
I think the dark barnwood lumber with some cans or
That's
whatever.
what the color is.
Yeah.
Look
Go
hot.
darker.
What's that?
I would go darker on it.
With the lumber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Low lighting. Your eye won't even see it,
You won't even see it. Yeah.
And then when you do look at it, it just gives it a little warmth,
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Guys did a great job.